So the UFC main event between Jared Cannonier and Nasruddin Imavov wrapped up, and it was a weird one. It was a weird one. In my opinion, Jared Cannonier was up. I thought he won 2 rounds to one, in my opinion, but it was very close. But I did think, Nasruddin Imavov was finding his timing a lot more. It was very, very close. It was a very close fight. Jared Cannonier was sort of just like pressuring forward, making use of Imavov being a bit weak in the clinch. That has always been the weakness of Imavov. Phil Hawes exploited it, of all people. If you can get the clinch going against him, you can make it a very close fight. And that's sort of what Jared Cannonier was doing. A lot of clinching. You don't really see that out of Jared Cannonier. Normally he's just primarily a striker. You barely ever see him clinch like that. But, in this fight, sorry, it was so fucking boring at points, man. When he was just clinching, I was like... But, eventually Imavov was getting his hands going, and then in the fourth round, he does wobble Jared Cannonier, which, if you know anything about Jared Cannonier, he's very susceptible to being rocked badly. Seen against Marvin Vettori, got dropped by Derek Brunson. His durability has always been a bit of a question mark. But the thing is, was he badly rocked? Yes. But did Jason Herzog stop that fight early? Yes. That was 100% early stoppage. There's no denying it. Jared Cannonier was fucking firing back towards the end there. Like, that doesn't even fucking make any sense. Why the fuck did he stop it at that point? If he stopped it earlier, okay, fair play. But, like, he literally stopped him as he was throwing back. It was such a fucking horribly timed stoppage. Like, Jason Herzog, that was a rare L from him. He's normally very, very solid. He's normally a very solid referee. He's normally the gold standard, but he... I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. I really don't know what the fuck he did there, but... I think Imavov probably would have knocked him out and got like a highlight reel KO if the fight kept going, but again, we don't know that. We can't fucking... We can say all these ifs and buts, but we don't fucking know because Jason Herzog stopped it too early. It was a horrible stoppage. Absolutely fucking horrendous. Like, there's no denying that, let's be honest. But, Imavov would have won that round, so it would have been 2-2. And then the fifth, he could have won the fifth, who knows. So, it didn't rob Jared Cannonier of a victory, in my opinion. I do think he probably would have got knocked out, but it's still not something you should do. You should let that fight play out a bit more. Like, especially at Jared Cannonier's age, he's fucking 40. He's going to be 41, I'm pretty sure. He's fucking in his 40s. He doesn't have much long to go in his career. You doing that is going to halt his fucking career back way more than a brutal KO loss. He would rather go out than a fight be stopped early. I don't know what's next for Jared Cannonier. Maybe you can do him versus Brendan Allen, maybe? You can't do him versus Vettori. You can't run that one back. Him versus Strickler makes no sense at this point. I mean, you could do him versus Costa, but again, does Costa deserve another fucking step up? Coming off back-to-back losses against Whittaker and Strickland? Like, it's weird. Like, what do you actually do for Jared Cannonier at this point? It is really weird to think about. Maybe you can do him versus Costa, but again, I don't think Costa deserves a big step up at this point. But again, would it even be a step up? Where is he in the rankings? Like, let me have a quick check of the rankings here, because Jared Cannonier just lost to Imavov, and I think Imavov was like 8. Imavov was 7, so one behind Paulo Costa. So I guess Paulo Costa versus Imavov. Sorry, not Imavov. I guess Paulo Costa versus Cannonier could make some sense to an extent, but again, I think Paulo Costa should fight Dalitzi. I don't know, we're in a weird spot in the middleweight division. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what they do here, but in my opinion, Imavov should fight Vettori or Allen. More so Vettori. Vettori's higher ranked. Well, actually, he won't because he just beat Jared Cannonier. I don't know. We're in a weird spot. Imavov's going to have to fight backwards. He's not going to get a title shot, in my opinion. He's going to need to do something else. Strickland's arguably got to get a title shot. The winner of Whittaker versus Chimaev are higher up and getting a title shot. So there's a lot of names And I don't think Imavov is going to be next up. I think he's going to have to win another fight. And I think Vittori's a good fight. There's a top 5 opponent. You beat Vittori. That's 2 back-to-back top 5 opponents. But then also at the same time, where does it leave Allen? Like, it's weird. We're in a weird spot. I guess. I guess the thing you could do is Jared Cannonier versus Brendan Allen. And then you can do a Imavov versus Vittori if you want to build somebody up. And then maybe the winner fights the other one for the title shot. I'm not quite sure. We're in a weird spot. I just know Vittori. Sorry, not Vittori. I just know Allen and Imavov aren't going to get title shots, so they should fight each other, but we'll see. I doubt it. Allen seems really weird on wanting to fight up. Maybe they could do that, maybe. But then also at the same time, then what the fuck does Vittori do? Like, what the fuck does Vittori... Like, you can't do Jared versus Vittori too. That's way too soon. You can't do Costa versus Vittori. So it's like, we're in a weird spot. Like, you can't do Whittaker if he loses versus Vittori again. Like, there's just so many fights that you can't do Hermanson versus Vittori. Like, I don't know. It's going to be weird to find Vittori a fresh matchup. But I guess we'll see what happens. Horrible stoppage, but I don't know. Horrible stoppage. I mean, there's not really much else to say there. It was a horrible stoppage. Rare Jason Herzog L. And we'll see if... I don't know. We'll see what's next for these guys. I guess Cannonier didn't take too much damage. So I guess he can maybe take a quick turnaround fight. You know, Allen or something. But I guess we'll see what happens. I'm going to imagine he's going to want to come back quickly, though, and get that one back. You know, he's an older guy. So, yeah. You know, if I'm Herzog... I know it's a tough job, but like, when there's a 40-year-old guy who's like a fight away from title contention, maybe just let it fucking play out, in my opinion. Like, you don't know. Like, now you've put him in a really bad position, but still, good performance by Imavov. We'll see what's next for him. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.